YouTube channel. It's your girl Adedoyin Adekoya. If you're just joining me, for the returning subscribers, my real MPVs, or is it MVPs now? Thank you for coming back. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for staying tuned. And I promise to always give you amazing hot content back to back. So today I'll be talking about culture shocks in the United Kingdom. I mean, I've been living in the UK for well over a year now. As you all know, or maybe you don't know, I'm currently doing my master's, almost done. I'll be done next month. Yay! Almost done with my master's at the University of Portsmouth. So, and in the past 1 year, so this is just like an accumulation of the shocks that I have gotten over time, and I'm bringing it to you guys. So if you're moving to the UK, be ready for this, you know, these culture shocks. Be ready for the back-to-back. Before I continue, have you subscribed? I don't think so. That button is still red. Click on the subscribe button until it's white. That means that you've subscribed. After you've done that, click on the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. You can as well tell me the things that you would want to see on this channel, things you might want me to talk about with time, and I'll review it and of course get to everybody's comments. So let's get down to business. Coming to the UK, I mean, it's very important for you to like come with an open mind, because of course you're leaving your land that you've probably lived for 20-something years or more. If you're way older, you've lived there for all your life, and you're coming to a new place that you know nothing about. So definitely you're bound to like be shocked. You're bound to like, you know, see things differently and whatnot. So the first culture shock that happened to me was tap water. I mean, here you just get here and then everybody just opens the tap to just drink. I mean, it's okay to open the tap to brush your teeth, but this same tap water is what they use to like, that's what they drink. And when I got here, I was like, when I got here, I first stayed with my sister, and I was like, where is the water that we will drink? She was like, I should open the tap. And then when I opened the tap, it was quite warm. I think I opened it towards the left hand side and it was warm. She was not like, oh, I should tune it, I should turn it all the way to the left so that it's going all the way to the right, so that it's going to be very cold. That's the water that we drink. And I'm like, okay, that's the water you drink. And then of course, because the people that I live with said that that's the water they drink, and I felt okay, there's nothing wrong with it. And then I started drinking the water. I didn't see anything wrong with it, to be honest. Month 1, month 2, month 3. And bear in mind that when I came to the United States from United Kingdom, when I came to the UK from Nigeria, I had a fresh face, Jesus. But when I came to the UK, month 1, month 2, my face was still fresh. All of a sudden, month 4, I started seeing that different. My face, I don't know, maybe it was hormonal acne, I don't know, but it was definitely the water. So I drank the water for like a good 8 months, and then my friend came and she was like, oh, okay, which water will we drink? And I was like, oh, just open the water and drink. She was like, me, drink that water, because she just came from Nigeria. And then she now gave me the water to drink in a cup, and that she said I shouldn't drink it, I should perceive it first. And then I perceived it, and guys, that was the first time that I realized that I've been drinking chlorine, because it reeked of chlorine. And I was like, she was not like, no wonder your face is like that. And then I linked it. I was like, oh my goodness, I guess that's why. That particular day, that's when I stopped drinking that water. I'm sorry, I can't continue. So I stopped drinking the water, and I noticed, like, you know, drastic changes in my face, and my spots started clearing. Of course, I was using some prescribed, you know, stuff on my face, but before then I was already using things I bought off Boots, but it wasn't working, and it cost like pounds, like, you know, a lot, but they were not making any difference because I was using the cream and I was still drinking the water. So the stuff was coming from inside, you know. So it was not until I stopped the water that everything I was using started working on my face. And is well, I have makeup on, but you can still see. Before, I would do makeup and then you can still see pimples, you can still see the bumps, but now it's quite clearer and way different. So guys, if you're coming from Nigeria, I don't suggest that you drink that water. Just try and be buying bottled water. And on that bottled water, there are 2 different types. Make sure you buy the still sparkling water, because if you buy the still sparkling mineral water, that one is a story for another day. It has a taste, and then if you shake it, it's got bubbles in it. If you open it, it's got gas. Psh, like, you know, it's sparkling mineral water, and it's got a taste, so it's not like normal water. So make sure to buy still spring water if you want to enjoy the water. Another thing is, you know, in Nigeria, if you go to the market or to the store and you buy everything, like, for example, if you go to ShopRite in Nigeria or Spa, and the stuff you bought is even heavy, you might even say, please help me double this nylon. They will even double it for you. Here, if you're buying anything and you say you want nylon from any of the stores, Lidl, Aldi, Asda, it costs, they charge, although it's not that much, but it's like maybe 20 pence, 25 pence, 30. But that 25 pence, if I had it every time I keep going to the store, will I not buy something? But I think it's another way for them to like promote recycling, so that you have that mindset that, oh my god, I'm going to pay for nylon bags in the store, so just kukuma bring your nylon bags from home. So people buy bags, you know, normal bags, and then recycle it and keep using it for their shopping. So that helps. So if you're in the UK, you have to probably buy a bag in the first instance when you start shopping, but once you have a bag, you can always you know, get the bag. Some people use trolley, like a trolley bag. I'll see if I can get a picture on Google and just post it up. They use like a trolley bag, that's their shopping bag. So it's got wheels, so they'll just keep, you know, carrying it. It makes shopping really easy. Another thing is PDA, public display of affection. Back home, as a teenager or like as a young adult that is probably not married, and you're kissing on the streets of Lagos or on the streets of Ibadan, you start seeing people looking at you with one kind corner eye, like, what are these people doing? Like, it's not in our culture. It's not, you know, we are moralists. If there's anything like that, we've got morals, so like we wouldn't be caught doing those kind of things. But here, you're in the bus, probably thinking about your life, and maybe you're late and you're wondering when you're going to get to work, or trying to like listen to your bus stop, and somebody's kissing in front of you, sometimes of the same sex, not even just opposite sex. So there's PDA, is nothing to them, and then you see the adult just walking past them and just like there's nothing happening. What's our own to that? You walk past them like there's nothing happening. So they display their affections a lot. You see them hugging, kissing, holding hands, and they don't care what you guys think about it. And there are people also don't care. So who am I to like, you know, blink or think about it twice? So another thing that's been a culture shock for me is tea, and or like coffee, if that's your poison. So like they drink tea a lot, and you I think it's like a rule, like if you are at work or wherever, you must offer somebody a tea, or rather a cup of tea rather. So like you cannot just make a cup of tea for yourself, and they literally always ask you, do you want a cup of tea? Do you want a cup of tea? Initially when I got here, I was like, everybody's always asking me, oh, do you want a cuppa? Do you want a cuppa? Do you want a cup of tea? I'm like, why? I don't want tea. Like I'm not really a tea person. And then it's not even as if it's Milo and Miko. It's Lipton tea. Like, of course, okay, they have all chocolate as well. So, but like their tea that they're asking you is literally like their bags of tea, and then milk liquid milk that I don't like. So they're always offering, do you want a cup of tea? If you go to somebody's house, like you go and greet somebody, the first thing they'll ask you is, oh, do you want a cup of tea, or do you want a cup of coffee? I'm like, what happened to Coke and Fanta? Like, what happened to juice? Like, what happened to Amala? Why is it that it's tea that you're offering me? So British people, they don't joke with their tea. They can take tea 10 times a day non-stop, or coffee, and they even take this coffee without milk and sugar, something that is bitter. And then you see lots and lots of stores that what they sell is, you know, tea or coffee, or like, you know, bubble tea. So like I'll carry my bag and then my shoes, I'll go out to go and buy a cup of tea. No, that's not me. That's not Nigerian. Like, I mean, it's another thing if you're going to eat Korean food in maybe all those fast food restaurants. It's tea you want to go and drink. People will literally ask you to go on a date with them, or like, you know, if you want to hang out, like, can we hang out and just have a cup of tea? Why is a cup of tea the option that we are using to hang out? Why can we not have pizza? Why can we not have chicken and chips? Why? So British people don't joke with their tea. Another thing is the usage of sorry. How? You know that as I just eat my hand on the table, the next thing people will be like, oh, doing sorry. They'll be like, why are you sorry? It's not your fault. And I'm like, I know it's not my fault, but like, that's just the proper thing to say back home. Like, if you eat your food on a stone, you'll be like, oh my God, sorry. Or if you tell me, oh, I've got a headache, I don't feel well, I'll be like, sorry. They'll be like, why are you sorry? It's not even your fault. So over time, I've learned not to say sorry. I mean, in the spur of the moment, I might just want to say sorry, and then I'll be like, that's the response I'm going to get. So I'll just be like, bless you. I'll be like, bless you, and they're like, thank you. Or like maybe like, oh my God, I've got a headache. Be like, poor you, oh poor girl, my bad. You know, normally would have said, sorry, Shogbo. But like here, they'll be like, why are you sorry? It's not your fault. You didn't do it. You didn't cause it. So they don't just apologize for apologizing, say, because they see that sorry as, you know, you apologizing or you being apologetic. But that's not how we see it. So that's another culture shock. Another one is the fact that they are very, very open. Like here, they can tell you their life history. They can tell you what they ate last night. Once you just start that conversation, like, hi, how was your day? Hey, you know, Nigeria, if you just ask you, how was your day? That's it. It was, you just reply with, oh, my day was fine, thank you. But if you ask them how was your day, they think you genuinely care and you genuinely actually want to know how their day is going. And then they start, oh my god, my cat had a rash, I had to take her or him to the hospital. Another thing, okay, I'm still coming to that. What am I saying? And they'll start talking like, oh my god, my boyfriend broke up with me, and you know, it's been so sad, we've been together. Like, they'll start telling you their family's secret, their brother is in the military, how they lived up north. Zero secrets. I mean, you can meet a pregnant lady now and then she would allow you feel her belly and say that, oh, do you want to touch it? Do you want to touch my belly? I'm 6 months gone, I'm 6 weeks gone, I've got appointment at the doctor's today. I'm like, why are you telling me all those details? They're supposed to be secret to you. Back home, you will not even know that people are pregnant until they've given birth. That you now see pictures, tiny feet in our household. Or God has done it for us. Like here, they'll literally tell you how far gone they are. They'll tell you the sex of the baby. They'll allow you to touch their belly. Nigeria, God forbid, somebody will go and tell somebody that my wife is pregnant or I'm pregnant, and the next day the person has a miscarriage. That's not how it is here. They're so open about their life. They can tell you everything and anything, and they actually expect you to reciprocate. But as a typical Nigerian, he still holds back some information, like I can't say that. Like, so you just tell them the basic that they want to know, but deep down they are really, really interested. They actually want to know. When they ask you, you're right, they actually want to know if you're all right, which is really, really amazing. Another thing is the weather. If you want to start a conversation with a typical British, just start with, how is the weather today? And then you can use 6 hours from how is the weather today, you go to this, you go to that. So using the weather is a very, you know, nice way to start up conversations. Another thing about the weather is it is unpredictable. Oh my goodness, you can have all the 4 seasons in one: autumn, spring, summer, winter, all in one, in like an hour. Not even the whole day. In an hour, it can be sunny, and then before you know it, there's showers of rain, and then before you know it, because here we don't have snow in this side of the UK, so I don't have snow, so it's rain that we get. You can have snow, you can have all in 1 hour. And then still talking about the weather, once they see small sun outside, they're already naked. Like, I don't mean naked like, but like they're already like half clothed. Like, oh my god, it's so sunny today, D. Because, you know, I work, and maybe my British friends, they call me D because Doi might be hard for them to pronounce. They'll be like, oh my god, it's so sunny today, D. The weather is so nice today. Must remind you of back home. I'll check my app and it's 8 degrees. And I'm still wearing layers of clothes. I'm wearing maybe 2 overalls and then a jacket and then a thermal pants under, as well as the trousers. You're now telling me that it's reminding you of back home. Reminding you and who? This thing is cold. How are you guys half naked? And they will not feel the cold whatsoever. Wearing shorts, wearing skirts, pop socks inside the cold. Guys, that's really, really shocking, isn't it? That's really shocking for me. I'll be like, nah, it's still cold. Doesn't remind me of back home. It's like, you don't know how Lagos sun feels. This isn't it. It doesn't feel like home. And a little bit about their dressing as well during the summer. So they can practically walk naked during the summer, and then you as a Nigerian that probably just come, you just be like, look at that girl's dress. Like summer, like the clothes that, you know, shorts that the bum will be on showing underneath the bum, not just normal shorts that is just tied into correct bum shorts. And the fact that there are people don't even see that as anything. Like back home, like you can wear it, and if you wear, people will be like, what's she wearing? And they'll be giving you attitude like, kilo kosi, what's she wearing? But here they don't even send you, because that's how it is. Even their boys are not even thrilled, like, see legs. They don't care. They don't care what it is you're wearing. So like, that's really thrilling and like shocking. Like, you know, it's just like their way of life. It's us like Dori that we cannot drop this. Here it doesn't like mean anything to them. Okay, another thing now is that Sundays is like a Monday to them. And because so in fact, if you work on Sunday, you get paid more. So like, people actually work on Sundays. It's very, God forgive me, it's very easy to forget God, like, because the system works. It's not like if you turn on your light, there's light. If you open your water, there's water. You know, there's eating, there's food. Food is even the least. that you can worry or think about. Yeah, so like the system works. Back home you would have to probably pray for your good government to be able to give you good water, to be able to give you electricity. I'm not shading here, but that's just how it is. So like Sundays, they probably don't see the need to go to God and, like, you know, pray for the essentials that they already have, because the system works. So like that's another shock. Like, they can say they're Christians, but they've never been to church. They'll say, oh, what, are you a Christian? Or like, you know, they'll be like, oh, I'm Christian, but I've never been to church. I'm like, you've never been to church? Boy, how do you survive? But like, that's just the way it is, because they don't see the need to. They don't need to see the need to go to church, because their system literally works. Yeah. Another thing is buses. The buses are, I don't know how they work. Like, they're so automated, and you know, you've got bus apps that you can track your bus. And if they tell you that the bus, well, except, you know, there are some routes that are just very somehow, especially the route to my house. God, the bus to my house is always not on time, but most of the time, 98% of the time, for other bus routes, they are always on time. So if they tell you that your bus is coming at 9:15 and you get there 9:15.5, if there's anything like that, the bus has gone. You'll be seeing the back of the bus there, and you cannot chase after it, and the bus will like wait for you, like, oh yeah, sorry, wale, quickly enter. That's not possible. You've got to wait another bus. God will not catch you. The next bus will be coming like an hour's time or like 30 minutes time. Guy, you have to wait though. Or you enter Uber, and Uber fares are not even smiling. Uber's cost, you can say from here to here, you see already £10. That's what, 7,500 naira. Something that will not be up to 500 naira in Nigeria. But there's that. And then, still talking about buses, when I started taking the bus, I realized that when people come down from the bus, when they alight from the bus, they tell their drivers thank you. Like, it's so nice. Like, in Nigeria, we tell my driver thank you. Like, somebody that I might even abuse for not giving me correct change, or for giving me 30 or 30 naira. No, I'm not gonna thank you, conductor, for doing that. But here, you hear, oh, thank you, driver, and the driver actually responds like, you're welcome, or like, cheers mate, you're right mate, you know, things like that. Oh my God, it's so nice. Like, there's dignity in that labor. No matter what you do, even as a bus driver, you get commended and thanked for driving them to a bus stop that was paid for, which is really nice. Another culture shock is fake smiles. Oh my goodness. You can know somebody from work or from wherever, and you think that, oh, if you see them on the road, you probably start a conversation from there. Like, but they'll just be like, you're right, and then just smile. That's it. If you decide to dwell on the moment and just say, hi Sophie, the person has gone, the smile has ended, conversation has finished, you're still there reminiscing on the smile. That's it. Move on. So when you say hi Sophie, hi Dee, you just go and go. Fake smiles, you need to learn it. You just like that's it. So fake smile. So that's another shock compared to back home, when you see somebody you know, you probably want to hug and then keep talking. Oh, how are you? How is work? Oh, you've moved to work, you know. But then somebody that's even trying to probably catch his or her own boss, or you that are going to the train station, there's even no time for chit chat. So you just probably like, hi Sophie, or hi Clara, and hi Dee, and then you give each other the smiles, and that's it. Okay, so these are some of the few culture shocks that I've experienced in my 1 year of staying in the UK, and I have learned from them, as well as, you know, accustomed myself to it, so it's no longer a shock to me. And even me now, and I'll make people cups of tea, well, but so, and then I accept cups of tea from people, like if they offer me, but I tell them that please make it milky. I am Nigerian, I'm not British, with lots of sugar. That's the only way that I can enjoy my tea or coffee. 1 spoon, plenty milk and sugar. So guys, this brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys for always, thank you for joining, thank you for staying till the end. If you love this video, please subscribe, please like, and if you'd love to be seeing more of this, more of my content, please click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything else. If you snooze, you lose. Till we see you again, I remain your girl, Adedoye Adekoya. Thank you.